So I've got a MacBook Pro here with water damage, and the computer, that was a sticky opening. Computer just won't boot. So we're gonna open up this computer, see if we can get it fixed up. So you can see the spill here, and if you look very carefully, it kind of looks like it's gone inside the tray. So I've got the computer open and you can see the spill here, spilled onto the board. Doesn't look too bad. We're gonna get it cleaned up and see if this can be salvageable. Only one way to find out. First thing I'm gonna do is vacuum the inside with micro attachments just to get the dust out of the way, and then we'll tackle the spill. Upon closer examination, I can see that here, it looks like right there in this spot is where the liquid has kind of bubbled up. Probably the heat caused it to do it. I'm gonna have to get this cleaned up with some rubbing alcohol. Quick pro tip for you guys, if you ever want to get the fan clean, like I've done, this is the before, this is the after, always use a plastic spudger or pry tool to hold the fan as you run your micro attachments over it. The reason for this is because the motor inside this fan is very delicate and you don't want it spinning around in different directions. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use some rubbing alcohol, 50%, so that it dries relatively quickly but stays wet long enough for me to get all of this liquid cleaned off different parts of the motherboard. And once it's clean, I'm going to let the computer dry overnight, see if that has an effect. So I've wet the paper towel just damp enough to the point where it's not dripping, but just enough that I can actually get some good cleaning with it. So if you look here, we just want to go over the components that have the spill, and just with a little bit of pressure, not too much pressure, try and get as much of it off as possible. You can see here it's working because it's coming off onto the paper towel very nicely. Now, patience is definitely the name of the game here, guys. You really want to take your time. For parts of the components that are very, very hard to get to, so if you look at this part, what I'll do is I'll put the rag and then I'll use my pry tool to just scrape over it like so. See? Slowly but surely, a lot cleaner. And you see, like this area, for instance, right here, I want to kind of like put a slightly damp area of the paper towel and just kind of run my pry tool in between the crevices. Now sometimes this can take a little bit of finesse. Try different areas of the paper towel. If you see like it's not picking up, see, that definitely looks a lot better than it did prior. So just patience, be very, very patient, and be careful and just take your time with this. I mean, it's worth the try. Computer's not turning on. Can't get any more broken than it already is. See this part right here? In between that crevice, if I just go like that, see, definitely a lot cleaner. And I could try different areas of the paper towel like so. You can see everything's coming off. So just be patient and stick with it. Okay, so full transparency, I've let this computer sit now for 5 days straight. Haven't turned it on. Moment of truth. Let's go for that power button. Woo! Yes! So it looks like it's a 2019 i7 with 16 gigs of RAM. I've got it charging right now, but for some reason I can't get the touchpad to work. So I'm gonna reformat it with Monterey and see if that fixes the issue. But so far so good. After a few days of working on the computer, this thing's working flawlessly. I got the trackpad working after an upgrade to Monterey, OS Monterey. Flawless. Tested the computer day in and day out. Computer's charging, runs off battery. This was a lucky fix. It doesn't always go this way, but I'm just glad that I was able to get it working. Really, really excellent, gorgeous computer. As you can see, the trackpad's fully working. Really, really great machine. Be careful with those spills, guys. I try to keep my drinks on a separate table. Hope you guys found value. If you did, please do like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more repair, review, tech-related videos to come in the future. Stay safe out there, guys. I'll see you in the next one.